You may want to know how we came about the issues that we want to talk about on the show today. See, the thing is, while we're planning the shoot, myself and my director of programs, a film, we thought about the things that affect us, and that ranges from finance to personality issues. I decided to do a message to my girls, rightly put it, to my ladies, and I said, "Dear girlfriend, I would like to have you on my program. I'd like to have your perspectives, I'd like to have your stories." And I mentioned some things down there. And I did promise to share mine too, so we can all be comfortable to watch these ladies out here. So these are the issues we're looking at talking about today. Women and financial issues. Oh my God. Time we face this frontally. Should a woman have her own money? Is that even a conversation to start having? I think it is, because I met a woman who said, "I don't want to work." And I said, "That's a dangerous decision to make." But then we'll get to see if, she's right in thinking like that. She's supposed to just help, right? All the talk about having your own money, having value to bring to the table, having value to bring to the table, any table, be it in a policy making table or in a relationship table, on a marriage table, any kind of table. We'll talk about women and finance.
As a woman, you need money. Do not wait to be married by a rich man.
And then that's your 1 million naira dream. You can now use it
Exactly.
when you have.
No, that's true. When I have said I love you without using the words I love.
Yay!
She tells you she loves you.
In very weird ways.
Yes. I think what they're actually afraid of is the fact that the money is going to give her the voice and the freedom that normally she
That's
would
what I'm
have.
saying.
Hi, you're welcome to The Salt on Passiontvng Nigeria. I am NseAbasi Valentine, and in the house with me are my ladies. You go first.
Hi. I'm Enobong Alphonsus. Nice to be here with you.
My name is Queen Esther Davies.
And I am amazing Aniebiet Francis.
You just had to be dramatic.
Yeah.
I'm an actor, so
Okay.
I should be dramatic every time. You guys love me like that, right? Love me too.
Okay, so that's how we begin. Well, we have a ritual. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I'm not going first.
Maybe that one inside is what I would take. It could work for me,
Really?
There's something inside.
Okay, go for it. Go for it. And then you go last.
The boat.
It works for me.
Okay, so
Oh, it worked for you.
What is it? What do you have there?
To my best friend.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Okay, now I'm scared.
I don't understand.
To my best
A
friend.
message to your best friend.
To the one who hurts me most.
Sing a song.
A song.
What about
Song is
you?
good.
Let me start.
Okay.
To the one who hurts me most. How could the one I gave my heart to blow my heart away? How could the one who made me happy make me feel so sad?
Okay.
I want somebody to tell me so I can understand. If you love me, how could you do that to
I wonder.
me? Should I start crying?
Stop crying. I'm already crying for you.
But you're actually supposed to talk, so start talking.
Talking about what?
Say
Relationship?
was
something
hurt
to
you. I said it
the
in the
person.
song.
I think I should sing for the person.
No, you were not to
No,
sing.
hurt you.
But we
Okay.
appreciate the entertainment.
Okay, I hope that
Boss,
gets me a
you see my
recording deal though. Because I was good, like I'm sure you like that.
Okay.
Anyway, to the one who hurts me the most, I want to say thank you for the experience. I'm someone that believes that everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And then you hurt me, you make me better. Maybe I was naive, but your lies, your betrayal, your games made me a better person. So now when I hear someone say I love you, I listen with my ears,
And your mind.
and my heart.
Oh dear.
So I don't get played the second time.
No way.
I love you for the experience. Thank you.
Okay. Who's going next?
Well, I have said I love you without using the words I love.
Yay!
I give it to you.
Here we go. She cried on the other episode. Oh my gosh!
So I'm saying I love
Calm down,
you.
calm down.
without-
Drum rolls. Shoot.
Baby, do it.
Hey, do I actually love someone first of all?
Come on.
Imagine
You can love
it.
me. Just love me.
Yeah, I think I love someone.
Love me, baby.
I want to fall out of love with you, but I still love you anyway. Okay, so. Why is it that now I don't even know what to say again?
Oh wow.
Actually, yeah, like seriously, I'm a talker. Like I lost it down. There are very many things I feel inside, and I feel them all for you, good, bad, but the very best of them, which I know you feel for me too. I'm hoping you know that for everything that you feel, I feel a million times of them, the best of them, the care, the warmth. I want to keep you.
Oh, keep her! She wants to keep you. But you make sure that you are ready to be kept, because we will come for you.
You guys
Yes,
don't want to be
we'll
kept.
come for you and we will punch you, like we go choke you.
We go choke you.
That's the one.
I'm gonna tell them the truth. You don't want to be kept, actually.
Oh.
You must be kept, oh. You must be kept. We'll do dry fasting on your mother.
Hey, she
Don't
loves
drive
you.
fast, though. Don't drive fast for him, oh. So that if he's not supposed to stay, please, you pass. Let's
Yeah, actually, if you're not supposed to
Your
stay,
turn.
you should go.
Your turn.
Oh,
doesn't mean
yes.
I don't love you. I still love
So, to my best friend, you came when I needed you the most, and I appreciate the fact that you are here. All I have to tell you is that you should keep being you, and you should also know that I love you.
So much love in the air.
Wait. It's just the best friend,
Oh yes, best friend.
but
Yes.
you love him.
Yes.
you. Who's that?
Must my best friend be a you?
Come on, babe.
You should know what I'm
Don't
Give
talking
me
I love
this
you?
You do?
Oh.
When was the last time you said it?
I love you, baby.
I love it too, girl.
Sometimes she tells you she loves you.
In very weird ways.
Yes.
Okay, my task was to sing a song.
Oh yeah.
So I'm thinking now,
Let me record in case I want to do.
Jesus Christ. I can't sing and save my life. This is just a task I have to do.
Enobong
Heads
Alphonsus.
underwater, but what did you just do?
Enobong
It's not your
My
own job.
head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine.
Oh, shit, I speak.
Jesus. You know,
You're not out of your mind. But
You're
all of
crazy
me.
and I'm out of my mind.
Yes.
'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections.
Give your all to her. She'll give her all to you.
Who said I will give my all?
Why are you singing
Okay,
it?
how?
Wait, can I not do my task?
Okay, I'm sorry.
My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy. If you stop me again,
Is this hard to sing? I'm sure I wouldn't buy this. Rap or a record.
you guys, you did your task. I didn't talk.
But you,
Yeah, we move on.
I was talking to my best friend and you smiled. So let's
Eh.
smile. Just smile, okay? That's all.
I will now sing the one that you will run out of this place. Hey! Okay. See, this is what they've done to me today.
No, not them.
Okay, so we're done with the task, and I am going to put these things back in here. But we're supposed to do another one, right? Okay, at the end of the show. My head's underwater, but
You enter the
I'm
spirit.
breathing fine. 'Cause you're crazy and I'm not out of my mind. Okay, so welcome back to the show. I am still your host, NseAbasi Valentine. We're still on the salt. This time we want to talk about women and finance. Is it important that a woman has her money? I can hear you scream, hell yes. But let's see why that is so. Girls, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So who's going first? I really like to talk about money.
Money.
Yes,
Money
cash.
is good.
Money is good.
Oh, jeez. Money gives you power. Money gives you a voice. But a lot of women missed it I think at the early stage of their lives, because they always want. Most women wait to be married. They have this concept of, I'm a girl, I'm a woman, a man will marry me, spend money on me. Marry just to go and relax and have fun. So you see that most women start businesses when they are married.
When it is coming to tough
yes,
already.
after they have married. Because they don't understand that not every woman is destined to marry a rich man. A rich man.
So there are people that are destined to marry.
Yes, there are
poor
people that are supposed to. You're going to marry a man with we call it low background. Let's not call them poor.
Is this a case? Is this a case of destiny?
Well, I don't want to say destiny, but you know, in life,
I get what you mean.
in life, the number of the rich, the elite, they are like the few, very few. So you
need
have
5%.
Exactly. So you have middle class. So who will marry the middle class?
And in
Now,
Nigeria,
look at-
I'm not sure we do have middle class.
Okay, thank you.
We
So
do.
you now have the rich,
Very
like you
thin.
said, they're up to 5%. And then you have these people. And you look at the population of women, we are already more than men.
Oh, yeah.
So how do you think you all get married to this 5%?
Wealthy
By
5%.
getting your 10th house, wife number 10, wife number 12 or 20?
And
Do you understand? So women don't understand that it is not everyone that will marry a rich man. So what do you do while you were still young? You try to build your business empire. You try to make your own money. So that when you eventually marry, you're not just an emotional support. You're not just a companion, but you are also a financial support to your husband.
you don't have to wait for him to be back for you to buy
Exactly.
just
So you hear
those
things like
things.
my friend's neighbor, they brought NEPA bill. I was there. I'm not saying story I read from social media. NEPA bill of 3,000 something. The husband was away for like 2 weeks. Hey, my husband will come back. When my husband comes back, you can come back. They were like, all the neighbors were like, Madam, on top 3,000. So we all have to wait for your husband to come back. What do you do as a woman? Don't you have your personal money? And sincerely, she didn't have. I also have a case where a man will give the wife money, and he has to, okay, because I don't have money in my fuel in my car. My husband gave me just 3,000. So please, I cannot go this route, because if I go this route, the fuel will not be enough. Are you for real? That you do not have your personal money to fuel your car? Do you understand? And you know what what this does? It makes you vulnerable. It makes you vulnerable. Because life is full of ups and downs. There are people who are let me use the political class. And they said to the governor in 2007, who will be booming with cash because there is 500,000 salary
coming in
every month. And in their minds, they always have this plan that
It's all going to go
like that. From SA now, be a local government chairman. From here, I'll be
As far as
in
their
2023. They will zone it to my local government
And I'll
and
be
my
able to
unit,
go.
because my political father is that one. They will give me ticket. So they have this mirage entitlement and things that are not even realistic.
until reality sets in.
It's setting and boom, that administration is over. There's no political appointment.
And then
Now,
there is a craze to maintain that class.
There is no 500,000 naira coming in anymore. Madam, what were you doing? At that point, a woman that had a business can run that house family. It might not be the way the husband was running with 500,000 naira salary, but the basic things, you'll be able to provide for them. So you won't have to go begging for your children's school fees. You won't have to go begging for NEPA bill money, or you can fuel your car. Do you understand? So you won't. It's
take care of yourself.
And take care of
most
yourself.
important.
So women should understand that money is good, not just for you, but for your family, for your future, for your kids. There are times a husband cannot pay your students' school fees.
Is there? You just said something that actually pushed me to something that you should, that everyone, not everyone, that most people say money is the root of all evil. Like, well, I remember in 2020, I just made one post. Someone I was like, just stand in front of your mirror, say this to yourself: money is a good thing. Money is not evil. Now that you have said it, go and find money.
Okay, so QED, let's hear your take on the issue, particularly how money can be as a way of escape from a lot of trouble.
Oh yes, because when you have money, life is very easy, very, very easy. Like, you look around, you have any difficulty, and you know that you definitely need money to solve that problem. Everything we want in life needs money. And then once you solve that problem with money, once you have money, you can solve that problem. Say you just have an emergency, because something can just happen. Say you lose your house, you're about to lose someone, and then you have money. You go to salvage the situation, and then in that problem that you've solved, you have this this happiness, this joy, that you've been able to do something. That's because it comes from you. Okay. And then, money comes to give you this confidence because you've been able to solve a particular problem. You feel that you are responsible enough to handle certain things.
I also want to say that money gives you security.
Yes.
I'll give you an example. Yes. For instance, I want to use this girl's marriage as an example. We have the Tuntudik case saga with her husband. When she said that her husband was sleeping with the other girl.
Yeah.
We also have the Tiwa Savage issue with her husband. Honestly, if Tiwa didn't have money to take care of herself and her child, she probably would have been stuck in that marriage.
And then it would have worsened her situation.
I would have worsened her situation.
Yes.
But she looked at her finance and she knew, okay, what do I need? I can eat, I can travel,
exactly.
I can buy my clothes. What does my son need? He needs his school fees, Bobo, Black Panther, t-shirt,
and all of
costumes. And she can afford it. And at some point there was this rumor that they are back together. They are back, Tiwa and the husband, they are back together. What am I saying? There are some men who have ego issues. And when they know that they have wronged you, it is their fault. You know what they do? Let me wait. I will not apologize. When she needs money, she will come to me. Do you understand?
And then a woman, you get to accept a lot of things simply because you cannot afford
to take
the basic necessities of life for yourself.
And then you know what that does to you eventually?
Reduces
you have mental
cripples you.
Yes, you lose your confidence, you lose yourself,
your value,
and you lose your value, you lose your worth. And that becomes a mental health issue.
Exactly.
Let's not forget that.
You become
away
bitter.
from all of that, if you have a problem, whether it is small or big, you will have to face that problem with all the drama that comes with being broke.
Generally,
it's expensive to not have money.
Generally, I do not know why anybody would still be speaking about money from the eye of those very funny lines like money is the root of all evil and all of that. I would just clearly ask someone to check back in the days when, it's not very long ago that a lot of us are beginning to, get super enlightened. Like, I don't mean like in our age right now. I mean like check the age of our mothers, our grandmothers and all of that. From time, there was time back in the olden time when women were not credit worthy. Business was not a woman thing. But then I just think when I read in the Bible, when they talk about the Proverb 31 woman, where she is the one that uses her hands to, she makes clothes and then she brings this to the house. And I'm like, when was the Bible written?
Exactly.
And then they're speaking about the woman being industrious at that time.
But
if a woman was that
our
industrious,
mothers,
she was possibly able to make something. Then what was money? There were lots of ways of buying things. It may not have been physical currency. It must have been trade by barter and all of that. So she had
these
enough
women had
to be able to
farms
go.
and
So
things
I'm
to
wondering
trade.
why was it even a thing that there was a time women were not credit worthy? So if you ask me, we're Christian, whether you're Muslim, whatever religion, it's very glaring that it's important for you to be able to be that industrious and have something in your hands.
I
See,
think
money emboldens you.
yes.
Money gives
I'm not
you
even
strength.
I'm not even talking about the strength and the confidence. Let's not treat the money matter as the reason why it is worthy of discussion is because there'll be problem. No. Let's treat the money matter just as if you had to survive. So you have to wait for problem before you understand that survival is necessary.
I also think that this whole concept or ideology of women not being credit worthy, I think it's an African thing. Yes, I think so.
Now around the world, there was a time when a woman would even be considered for loans, wouldn't be considered even for leadership positions and all of that. So maybe we still have it right now in Africa, but there are lots of
what my
parts
point
of
is,
the world
because
where
you're
lots of
saying
issues.
some time ago, like remember when before the International Women's Day came to prominence, those were the issues that the Women's
The
Day
Beijing conference
was used to address. Now my point is the world has moved past such archaic reasoning, archaic ideology,
everybody should
but
just
Africa is still holding on to it.
See, whether we hold on to these things or not, if we must address the issue of money, having actually explained very clearly how good it is, whether it is because you face problems or whether it's because you have to survive, if you ask me, I think we need to start drumming a bit towards education and helping women be a lot more financially aware.
And I hope when you're talking about education, you don't mean only the one that happens within the four walls of a room.
When I say education, is like, okay, what's education? You think just the classroom thing, Women have to actually understand, maybe, okay, for example, look in our homes. When you talked about the fact that someone had to wait for the husband to come pay a NEPA bill and stuff like that. I think it's quite okay that people understand that when you give a woman something, if you give a woman a little, she can make the most out of it. But even with that, in some climes, women are still tied to actually understand that there is a boundary to which they can operate. So maybe 100,000 is okay for you, but 200,000 is too much.
Like your place is in my kitchen.
10,000 is all right for you, but 1 million, no, they should not hear that. So a man will be comfortable hearing that your salary is 20,000 naira a month. But if he heard that your salary is 400,000 a month,
you will no longer be respectful.
Exactly. That's what I was going. That's what I was going to.
So,
Do you understand?
You will not come and climb the mindset and
these
sit on
are
top.
deep-seated issues that we first of all have to begin to deal with, because it's messing with our psyche, where women don't find a need to aspire to bigger things or to aspire for more money. So we've got to learn to teach our girls to understand the fact that with that money, it's not necessarily to be able to send away or to bring in a man, but to be able to help the community that she lives in, because
To be able to be the help that you were meant to be.
People.
Honestly,
a good man
if you
will
are not
hang on, a good man will stay, a bad man will flee. A man that's actually intimidated by the fact that you have something doing is not the one that you want to have. And this is not talking down the men or making this money issue about the men. This is actually about letting each and every one of us understand that money is very, very important. In your marriage, it is important. In your day-to-day survival, it is important. If it is this important, it is better right now that we begin to address it, talk about it, and make an open conversation of how women can start laying their hands on this money.
While you're on that, ladies, so we've established the fact that a woman should have money.
She should have money.
So is it possible that a woman that has money makes a good home, a good wife, and is not necessarily insulting? You know why men fear you having a lot of money?
My
See,
darling.
in all honesty, bad person, a bad person.
Thank you.
A bad person, a bad person. You see, in the same vein where they say you test a man's loyalty when he has nothing and when he has everything. That's the same thing. I've come to find that money does not change anybody. Money amplifies you.
Whoever you are inside.
Money just brings a loudspeaker to the originality.
What are you even saying?
To the
See, that's
original
what I'm saying.
you.
That this kind of thought is just archaic. Have
The
you
only
seen
thing
a woman that has nothing to offer in a marriage except childbirth,
Cleaning
cooking,
the house.
but her attitude sucks. Like the
Exactly.
husband will bring money. She doesn't have. If the husband takes what he gives her away,
She is nothing.
she's nothing. But
She's still very
is this
salty.
all you can bring?
Ouch.
Your mates, have you not seen what Isa is doing to Isa and for Isa?
Yeah.
Because naturally
She's just that kind of a
like
person.
that.
When
So
people
it
when
has
people speak about
nothing.
money, when people speak about money actually changing or making a woman one thing or the other, I think what they're actually afraid of is the fact that the money is going to give her the voice and the freedom that normally she
That's
would
what I'm
have.
saying.
People
That's
should
what I'm
people
saying.
should bury that level of
That's
fear.
what I'm saying. That's why I said that.
Very nice.
Maybe there's been women that has created this impression in their hearts.
See, let me tell you,
No, I don't-
what we call
No,
a bad
it
egg.
happens. It happens,
Bad
but that's what
eggs.
I'm saying. That
Bad
who you are is
eggs.
who
You
you
have
are.
bad eggs everywhere.
Exactly.
Just
That's
like you
what I'm-
have men who have made marriage a horrible experience. That like a woman says, you tell a woman, I want to marry you. Her thought goes everywhere. Remembers her friend that the husband threw out, that the husband beats every day, because there are men that have made marriage scary.
Yeah. True.
Do you understand? So we have women, truthfully speaking, there are women that
Wow,
are bad wives.
horrible. As in have.
Do you understand?
horrible
So
attitude.
it's everywhere. But that's not the point. Are we going to say all women that have money are bad
No
wives?
way.
No way.
That is a hasty generalization.
Yeah.
But the point we're making is, please don't allow this. Like I saw a post that like KG bought a G wagon for the father,
Oh Lord.
and then somebody got 55 million. Someone says you're not yet married. You now something. Those are
Nigeria.
archaic thought. They now think that when you have money,
Which man
you
will
be.
marry you?
Why don't you have money and be a woman? I said, be a complete woman. Have that money and be a woman, so that they will understand that having money does not mean you are going to be a bad wife.
Exactly.
See,
It makes your choice.
Yeah, exactly. It
Makes
will
your
just
life
give you who you are.
easy.
It
And I
protects
think it
you.
will actually help you.
It conserves.
to
You can be a baby
invest.
girl
It
forever.
adds-
Yeah, no, it can help
Exactly.
you invest in whatever you would want to do. And
Yes.
if you can invest,
And you
if you
can
have
help
money and you can invest,
someone.
it will help you to actually train your children should anything happen. Haven't you seen
Should
situations
anything
where, for
happen?
example, God forbid, the husband actually falls sick, gets incapacitated,
It happens.
or dies, and then
Or
you have to
misses
actually
his job.
chip in, you know. So I think we get this whole money topic very, very wrong. The reason why this topic is very, very essential is just all of the things that we have said. It will help you with a voice, not a voice to fight against the man, but a voice to be able to actually contribute effectively.
Exactly.
Not when people are speaking, you can't say something. It will give you the confidence and the self-esteem not to go out there and be like, I'm the Lord. No, but so that you will have the respect, because everybody will know, that woman, she is industrious and always has something to contribute.
She can be
There are a
oppressed.
lot of wealthy women that basically are not even speaking half as we speak. But just the fact that they have been able to touch one life by the employments they've made in their community or by the things they've done, just their presence is influential enough because of what? They had the means to contribute. Money is a means, it's a tool.
Okay, ladies.
You needed to use it effectively.
So let's bring it home with this question: how can we make money?
how can we make money?
Yeah.
My sister, you find a business and do a business very, very well. You will make money like that.
Or you
Please.
take a job with your talent.
Okay, now this reminds
Your
me.
point? Hold it.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
How can we make
basically business, or you work, you use your talent.
Yeah, you find a job with your
If-
gifts or your
if-
talents
if
or what
think,
you can.
If you think you can serve anywhere, you just go to just give your service and then you get paid.
Let me tell you something. When I started, when I muted the idea of selling Amazing Echo, my friend said, "Baby, what do you want to do?" I said, "I want to sell snail now. I'll cook. Are you going to open a shop?" I said, "No. People will call, place order, I deliver, or they pick up. Do you have a delivery bike? No. How do you intend to deliver?" "I'll drive my car and deliver it." He said, "No, I'm not doing it."
Guy,
So-
girl.
Guy said, "No, you're not doing it." I'm like, "Why?" As in, why would you? I don't. If you want to cook and sell, get a shop, get a space, and do it. People can come say they respectfully there. I love money, and I'm like, respect without money. What is that one? So I went ahead, did a video, posted, Amazing Ekwong, place your order,
Yeah.
and before you know it, I
Sounds-
sold out.
I was one of your first customers.
Thank you. I sold out. So by the time we now sold out 20 plates, he said, I'm proud of you. This thing is working. What am I saying? There are things women can do and make money.
The strategy.
But there's this ego thing. This one is not for my class.
Ah,
Do you understand? It's not for my class.
maybe we should add that there's dignity in labor.
There is dignity in labor. So, what can you do to make money? That thing you're looking down on, that thing that makes you feel less of a baby girl, you're not a slave queen anymore. That is what will give you money. Sister,
Honestly.
if you have my girlfriend, after all the bobo, slave queen, everything, she saw that there was money in cooking ipa. Do you know ipa? Cow something. She used to travel to the slaughter, stay with those people that kill
The
cow.
cows.
She imagined how those people look. She had to associate with them because it was good for her business. She comes home, washes them properly, cooks, and that is what was giving her money. So what can you do to make money? There are 1,001 things.
Yeah,
It's
and
just
you
that
need to
you
look
have to
around your
remove,
community.
you have to step down from your high horse.
Yes, leave your
of,
comfortable zone.
I am this one something. My
excellent.
picture is to have 50 likes on Facebook. Like that cannot convert to money. Something wrong with you, wrong. So you use your sense. There are things to be done. Just that people think that, oh, I'm too big for this.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. And then another thing that actually impedes people from making money or actually shooting themselves out there into the space of actually doing something that will bring some cash back is that fear. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of a whole lot of things. You need to deal with that as soon as possible. Else, 1 year will pass. 2 years will go by. You will do absolutely nothing, and then you realize that had you started before, the best time to start anything was yesterday, years ago. The next best time to start anything is now. So are you listening to us? And then money, this discussion is actually giving you some ginger, but you're like,
What can I
whatever it
do?
is that's on your mind, start right now.
Another
Don't
thing
keep
to-
it again. Don't
Another
keep
thing
it again.
to a lot of people want to start big until I have
Everything.
what business you need to start with, say 20,000, and you grow. When you
Yes.
grow in it, and then that's your 1 million naira dream, you can now use it. Okay, so another problem women have is wanting to start big. Whereas you could have started with a little income or little capital, and then grow in it. Then get to that point where you want to do it big. Fine, in that situation, you could have learnt. If you want to fall, you fall when it is little, and then you know how to solve the problem, and then learn from your mistakes till you get there. There are some people who start big, and then at some point they crash, and then that was everything
That
they
is
ever
the
had,
end.
and then it becomes the end.
Okay, I want to say
So-
something on women and finance. There are people who have issues with keeping money. They make the money. They cannot grow the money. They lose the money. Now, what are the factors that causes this? Number one, you want to compete. And so you see your friend, a fellow girl that is wearing bone straight hair. And then you just started a business that has produced maybe your profit and your seed capital just gave you 250,000 naira. And you want bone straight hair. You have just thrown away your seed because the fruit. Because someone you know is using her own fruit to do fine girl, to do slay queen. Do you understand?
Here you are competing with maybe someone that has parents or
Exactly.
some sponsor somewhere.
Also someone who has sold
And
for so long.
So long.
Oh, yeah.
And then
And
has
you
harvested
now,
no
you now throw away your seed and your fruit. Then another thing is, like I've mentioned the competition spirit.
Yeah.
So let me add this. I think we need to learn contentment.
Yes.
It's the bane of everything. Self-discipline. Do
Yeah,
you
that's
want
the
this
word,
thing or do
discipline.
you need it?
Exactly.
Because most of the times it is what we want that we
we
spend
go for
on
yeah.
when it's actually not a need. So you need to learn to be satisfied with what you have. See, social media is interesting. It's an interesting avenue to sell whatever you have. But it has also done a lot of things to our psyche. The edited life on social media is driving people into unnecessary debt and lifestyles
I
that
say
they
like my
cannot
friend, don't let the internet
sponsor.
rush you.
Exactly.
So exactly for you to have, when you are dealing with the issue of women and finance, you need to learn contentment.
And self-discipline.
You will not
too.
die if you don't wear bone straight
And
hair.
if you're an
Exactly.
Not a
impulsive,
bone straight hair. My one is attachment.
If you're not current,
1,500.
if you're not
You
current,
gel up.
Leave her alone.
You mustn't get to watch your friends
Stop.
and then get yourself depressed and then begin to
And you now start spending
stretch
little
over,
money
you
you have.
stress.
And
your
when
family,
next you
all
are
of it.
checking that babe's profile or story
When
and
it
it looks
bothers
so,
you,
just
realize
remember
that
that
you're
life is
a
edited.
Away from being
Remember that
addicted.
life is edited.
Hold on. If you follow someone like Laura Ikeji,
Hmm.
and then you see her, there was time she did one, she displayed all her hairs. My brother, I saw hers. It was in like this. Danger. She had over 50.
Yeah.
And then she wears the designer stuff, carries his handbag. She does not buy those things. So
Most of those things.
most of those
She's
things,
an
the owners
influencer.
of those
Yes.
products give them to her to wear, and you
Exactly.
see the hashtag them
Because she's
most
an
of the time.
influencer.
So you now go and kill yourself over.
And if you need to unfollow some people to stay sane,
Exactly. Do
click
it.
unfollow.
I think it's just about another issue of you understanding that your time will definitely come if you put in the work that you have to put in. So what does that fall down to? Have some patience.
Okay,
Choose to suffer just a little bit for all the great things you're going to enjoy eventually.
So,
the fruit of whatever seed you choose to plant today, for the
Till
money that you
tomorrow.
want to have, which will give you your voice and your power, it might not germinate immediately. It might take some time. So you need to actually cultivate the self-discipline, the patience, and actually just try to be content with what you can have at the moment until your fruits begin to drop.
exactly.
Alright, so
Before
can we
leave,
take
one
yeah.
question:
Yeah.
women and finance.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about joint account?
Eh?
Please don't start fight. Please don't start fight. Please don't start fight. God,
Okay,
What
it's
is
a topic
that?
for another day. It's a topic for another day.
Please don't
Shoot.
mind her. As how she so she.
Baby, why are you so quiet on this topic?
So we're taking joint
Let's not go
account
there.
for our next episode.
And we will
on
definitely have
salt.
a Misty
And
and
we
a
will
Mrs.
have-
in the house.
of
Yes,
course.
we should, please.
Okay, let's
But
go.
then before we all go, okay, so take a moment and give your parting shots on women and finance.
Okay.
Money. Okay.
I want to say that as a woman, you need money. Do not wait to be married by a rich man. Even as a student, there are things you can do. Be enterprising. Start building your empire as a single. I have a friend, a little guy used to help her promote her business. She makes shoes, palm slippers. I didn't know her. I have never met her. I know I love to support women in business. And then I saw her make a post, oh, I'll be 18. I can't wait to be 18. As in, I was like, I cannot wait to be 18. You already have a company. What was I doing? What I'm saying is, you understand that a girl before
Yeah.
18, she already has a brand. She has a business that I noticed that I share. If you see her slippers, what she makes with her hands, I was like, what was I doing? What is my point? It's not too late. Start making your money early. Get into your marriage already, like you're financially comfortable, because sometimes your marriage is young and then you're trying to build a business. It's very difficult.
Yes.
It is very difficult. It's quite challenging. I'll share an experience. My snail business. I love money. If you say you want to buy snail and I cook snail for you, and you say you are in Navy, you're coming back by 2 o'clock, sir, I will wait for you. If we went to 12, sir, you in town, I'm on my way. Okay, I'm on my way too. I will find you. You collect the snail, because I don't keep snail. I don't refrigerate snail. But you see, if I'm married and I'm telling my husband, I want to go and deliver snail to somebody by 11 o'clock, maybe you don't have sense, me. You want to overtake Dangote. Are you getting my point? So there's a freedom you have as a single girl to build that. You can go all out. When I was sewing my clothing business, if you anywhere you, I will find you, because I must measure your clothes, collect your money. But you know, as a married woman, you don't have that freedom.
Yeah,
So,
you
but when you're married, you have built your business to a point that you're not chasing customers.
And you would
You'll
have had a network.
Exactly,
and all
like
that.
you're like blessing, go to certain person's house and get his clothes, measure, because you started early, so you have time to build your young marriage.
Alrighty, thank you.
I
Enobong,
think
you go.
money will never be under, how would I even put it? It can't be overemphasized.
Exactly.
Money is good. It will give you a voice, whether you're married or you're single. Do not let it look like there is a certain time you're supposed to chase money and maybe so far you are late. Some of the people that are the richest in the world, they actually start out too early. but it is very, very good to actually take advantage if you're a young woman, like she said, of singlehood. Do not wait. Nobody comes to complete you. Someone just comes to meet you and then walk along with you. So that ideology of waiting for someone to come complete you shouldn't actually take place. And if you're already married and then you're actually in that corner, do not give up. There are lots of things to learn: soap making, confectionaries, pastries, and all. Start at any point you are. There is nothing as awesome as the money of your sweat. It is amazing. And some people are not crafts people. You can find something you're talented about and be a service person. I'm a services person. I'm a master of ceremonies. I basically get to talk, engage, help people with communication and presentation, and I make good money from it. So what am I saying? Find what you're comfortable with. If you do not have enough money to actually start a business or invest, and then start from there. Money is good. It will help you make investments. It will help you secure your future and that of your children. You don't want to miss out of the power you can have if you had your own money, should anything happen tomorrow. So think about it and take money seriously. Thank you.
Thank you. Esther?
Yeah, we all love money. Everybody loves it.
There are some people that don't know.
Oh no, you do.
There are some people that don't know.
Then you're lying to yourself if you don't love
You're
money.
lying.
Because money comes to make you, it adds something to you. It makes your life very easy. So it's not, even if you don't have money right now and you hear us talking about money, it's not bad. Don't make the people who picture money to be a bad thing make you feel that you are in the wrong to go after money. Go after money. Go after it the right way, and then see how you can correct the mistakes. See how you can make your life easier. And trust me, you will talk about today, tomorrow.
Yes.
Thank you. So I hear things like money is the root of all evil, not all things answer to money, yada, yada, yada. And I say this, before you accept that nonsense, please make a lot of money.
Make a lot of money.
Please do. And if you're asking how you can make money, two things stand out. You can either be a product person or a service person. She is both a service and a product person. She is more of a service person. She is both, and I am both. Now, you may ask, what do I sell? How much do I have? So I want to ask you one question. What are you passionate about? What's the one thing that you can wake up and do even if you're not paid to do it? There is definitely something around you that you find easy to do. You're not compelled to do it. You kind of enjoy doing it. And it comes to you naturally. You need to sit down with a pen and paper. Write the many things that you find your hand doing. Begin to circle which one you're most comfortable
I
with.
call that thing a talent analysis.
Yes, and it works
Do a
every
talent
other
appraisal.
time. Because I started with this girl who was telling me, I'm good at this, I can do this, I can do this. I don't know which one to do. It's simple. Have a table or sit on the floor with a paper, a cardboard or something. Put down all of those things. Now begin to circle. Tick this one. I can start with this amount. I can do this and do this. How much time do you have in your hand? Everyone is blessed with 24 hours. And they're doing amazing things with their own time. Now, what are you doing with your own time? So in your community, what are people using so much? The people around you. You can sell to your friend, to your brother, and gather more, and now sell to your friend. So you keep extending that circle. Or maybe if it is services, you have a good voice, your hands can knead, you can braid. You just have to do yours excellently, better than how the other person is doing it. So don't say everyone is making hair, everyone is selling clothes, everyone is doing this.
You can do it differently.
You can do it differently. You can add a little spice, some more value to how you do it. You could live in a street where 10 people are doing this thing, but because of how you treat your customers, everyone just comes to you. The big deal is, as a woman, you have to have money. You have to learn how to make money. You cannot keep doing urgent 2K. That thing makes me ashamed. You should have it.
Excuse me.
Calm down. Stop. I know where you're going to. And
What is urgent?
there is a particular pride that comes with you walking into a place and picking things and removing your money and paying.
Or you swipe
And
the
that
card.
does not mean that man cannot pay for these things. So
That part
actually,
deal.
yeah,
But you need to
that
have
just
some
means that in that
money will
context
protect you. Okay, so let's leave the other part to God, the invisible part. But you see the part where you don't take nonsense, money will help you, but ultimately,
Money
we
is
thought,
good.
You can never go wrong there.
yeah, I know you want to be a baby girl, but you can't be without money. So this is where we leave it for today. One time we'll do the game and then we go. Here we go. This is how we're gonna wrap up. Pick up something. It's a go.
Hey!
You don't have to. You see, as everybody's speaking and they're happy. Don't let me go and pick something and cry. She's sad.
Pick your own.
I want to be the last person.
Okay. You like it?
I want to be the last person.
I can do it, right?
Yes.
Dance, 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 dance.
Stand here. Should we play something for you?
Are you guys ready?
Oh my gosh.
Are you ready for this?
Hey, Sokogi Tambo.
Baby girl.
Put your hand.
Hey! Silly challenge.
Eh?
Put your hand on my shoulder. Drop it.
Oh my.
I was waiting for you to twerk.
Who else?
Next.
Then let's come keep going like this.
I mentioned that I wanted to be the last person.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, you will be.
To my crush.
Okay.
Ah, baby.
Let's go and sing crushing.
Are you singing again? Please don't try.
No, I'm not singing. I don't want to say the show like that. Do I have a crush though?
Crush on me.
Find
For now.
one.
For now.
Hold on. Who says I don't have a crush? What's that?
Oh, okay. You said it first.
So, guy, you know this thing you do, You do it and you get me somehow. What is that? It's my crush. Why are you
I'm
following
telling
me?
you. You're sending the message.
One thing is for sure, you have to remain a crush because you are trouble.
Okay.
Trouble redefined.
Oh, like she's scared of falling in love,
So I'm just gonna keep it this way. I like the way you talk. I really do like the way you do your work. I admire the strength you bring to service.
Oh wow, service.
So each time I see you at your duty post, I literally get lost in the moments because you're excellent. And that's the most beautiful thing about you. And then there's something about your lips though.
I thought it was crush. It has entered.
It's crush. You crush everything.
So
Lips.
Yeah.
how be it?
Service.
How be it? Remain a crush.
Crush it.
I won't crush this crush.
Alright.
But
Next.
Oh my god, you
So
guys.
I've been looking for the guy with lips and excellent service delivery. I must know this crush. Go girl.
Don't come and ask me in the
To
house.
my dad.
Oh!
Daddy, are you not an exceptional father? You are. And I just can't wait to finish with this and come meet you.
Oh, because you've been
Because-
saying that I'm going to be my
because-
daddy.
Yeah, my dad is in town. She
My
mentioned
dad is an amazing father.
Are you the
He's a
first
friend.
daughter though?
Oh my god,
She's the
last
last
one.
Oh, Jay last born. It's good to meet
Family
you.
of 9.
Wow.
You know what that
Okay,
means.
so message to dad.
Daddy, I love you.
Oh.
Daddy,
I
we
love
love
you.
you.
I love you. I love you. I love all that you stand for. Keep being you. Keep being my father.
Ouch.
Wait, so if you actually thought that anything serious happened to me,
What happened?
if you are just going to hear
I have
Mr.
to see
Jingle
it
Bell,
though.
Jingle Bell,
I have to see
Twinkle,
it.
Twinkle, Little
I
Star.
can't really.
He say a poem.
Oh.
Don't understand here say a poem. I don't have to be the one to write the poem. So let me start saying Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Okay, don't worry. I think I'll say a good poem. I like the poem because it has a pun in it. And has rhythm like rhyme, so it's like
Old Roger.
it's a James by no. Oh, that's a nice poem, but that's not the one I wanted to say. It's a poem by John Keats. I love saying it because it was such a long poem, and whenever I go to poetry events, I used to use it to make you feel like I'm actually something awesome in poetry because the rhymes usually make people like wow. Some people who've never really known it, but it was a poem I learned in high school, and this is how it goes. The title of the poem is There Was a Naughty Boy by
So
John
you could just do it
Keats.
like you do in nursery school.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Enobong Alphonsus,
Okay.
and I want
Hello, my name is Enobong Alphonsus, and I want to say this poem to the listening pleasure of everybody. The title of my poem is There Was a Naughty Boy by John Keats.
Why is it a
There
boy?
was a naughty boy. I don't know. There was a naughty boy, and a naughty boy was he. He ran away to Scotland, the people for to see. There he found that the ground was as hard, that the yard was as long, that the song was as merry,
Oh my
that
God.
cherry was as red, that lead was as weighty, that fourscore was as 80, that the ground was as wood and in England.
Wow.
He stood in his shoes and he wondered. He wondered. He stood in his shoes and he wondered.
That's my
Wow.
That is not better school, oh. As when I was in school, what is that? Brown and I wonder how. What were you using? I was even when you see your father, wherever he is, when you see your mother, wherever she is, thank them. Look at how you were speaking English with your nose. I was confused. I was like, what is happening? Oh God, village school. Village school messed my life up. God, I hope it's not too late.
I am the first same person.
Yeah.
You can actually take the second
I'm your
position.
assistant. Thank you.
Okay.
Me, please, insanity, I middle name.
So we thank you so much for being part of the show today. Please kindly like my page on Facebook, Passiontvng NG, on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at Passiontvng NG. Find us on Twitter and Instagram, and let's just be together. You do know we're here because you're there. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Come.
Mwah.